Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barrel Bros podcast. Today we are playing Factorio again. It has been quite a long time since we've played. Now, joining me today is, of course, Louie, who is Screaming Seaman here on the thing.
Yo, 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 yo.
And then we also have the newcomer, Matt, who is titled Tuxin.
Tyler, thanks for having me over.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, very polite. That's good. So, here we are playing Factorio. Matt, you've never played before.
No, I haven't.
Louie, do you remember how to play?
No.
Alright, excellent. So if you notice on your mini-map up in the right-hand part of the screen, you'll notice we have several ores just chilling out over here. So of course we have stone, we have iron over here, getting stuck in the trees.
We need to burn these down.
Yes, we do. That's important. As a forester, I'm telling you, forest fires are good. Here is copper ore and of course coal. So all of these things are important. So what I'm going to start doing is clearing out a path through the trees that we can sort of run on
Right.
in between some of these ores.
Now, we've brought on Matt for, well, two reasons. One, he's our friend. That's the first reason. The second reason, though, is because he's educated.
That's right.
He is educated.
So I'm a manufacturing engineer, just recently graduated. And Tyler told me a bit about this game, and so I was pretty interested. I'm interested to see how much of my education I can apply in this game.
Hopefully a fair bit, because last time we played, immediately our factory turned into a jumble of spaghetti.
So, as you'll see, facility planning is pretty important. If you don't plan for expansion in different areas, it'll kind of get out of hand pretty quickly.
Alright, so do y'all see what I did down there on the iron? I put down my mining drill that you start with and my furnace that you start with.
Gotcha.
I'm currently up here mining a little bit of coal.
Right, so if you hit E, Tuxin, you'll open your inventory. And you can drag those items onto your hotbar at the bottom.
Right.
Alright, so we've produced our first iron plate.
Truly amazing.
So I'm going to keep going back and forth, gathering up coal by hand for a few minutes here. Now, we're also going to need more stone to build furnaces,
Right.
because you need furnaces for both smelting the ore and making these shitty mining drills.
So this is how all Factorio games start. Manual labor. Mining coal. This is what real men do.
Exactly. So I did find out a new tool for planning, by the way, guys. So if you shift left click something, you build a ghost, so you can more efficiently plan out things.
Ah.
Yeah, so this will actually make Matt's job a lot easier, since we're going to use him to help us set up a factory much easier.
Right.
So Matt, what's your first impression now that you've seen this for the first time?
First impression. I would say I can see why it's so easy for things to get out of hand. Because even right now, it's just tempting to just put something down without even thinking word.
Exactly, dude. That's why things reach like peak spaghetti levels.
Would you say it's more efficient for coal or wood to power?
Coal.
Coal.
So
So
you can also, in your inventory, you can mouse over coal, or in any inventory that has coal, you can mouse over it. And you can see that coal has a fuel value of 4 megajoules, while wood has a fuel value of 2 megajoules. So coal is more efficient.
Okay, so the drills, mining, stone are set up.
Alright.
So I think we have the basics online. Actually, we still need to. We don't have anything mining copper, but that's fine. Whatever.
We can wait a few moments on copper.
Louis, so if you see this stone furnace up here, I think I put down here at the bottom. Looks
Yeah.
like it's not leading into the
Right,
fire.
that's because. Do you see the yellow arrow on the drill?
I do.
That is the direction the material is going to be output. So it's trying to output it upwards. So if you, when you're placing like something like a drill, if you tap R, you'll rotate it.
I gotcha.
And so now it's facing the right direction. It just needs fuel now.
All right, so I'm going to begin. Are you ready?
What are you beginning?
Beginning automation. Now to start with, we're gonna have to have some really shitty conveyor belts coming down here and feeding these things with coal.
Ultimately, do we want a factory in some sort of centralized location that everything would be fed into? Would that be ideal?
That would be ideal for right now, but I'm not sure what the best location for that would be.
I'm thinking if you look down on the map, do you see those two lakes of water?
Yeah.
I'm thinking in between those two things is at least where we need to put our power.
Yeah.
And that sort of plain to the west of that central spot is going to be where our main factory is going to be.
Yeah, we do need water to make power. At least at the beginning. What about this big body of water to the north?
We could also use that to make power.
There are cliffs here.
Yeah, so that is kind of a pain in the ass. Because since the last time we played, Factorio added 3-dimensional.
3 dimensions?
Yep. Makes me uncomfortable. See, I'm a 2D boy. I only like 2D girls.
I'm a 2D man living in a 3-dimensional world.
Exactly. And so that's an issue.
So Matt, this is a weird setup he has going on here, but so basically what's happening is he has set the second drill on the bottom is placing coal onto the conveyor belt, and he's got these robotic inserters pulling the coal off of the belt and putting them into the drills. So it's sort of like it's self-powered
Right.
at this point.
But I do see it's running a pretty big queue right here.
What you do is you stand at the end and you hit F.
Yeah.
And you just suck it all in.
Another option is to have a, well, to get rid of the queue, you could put an arm at the end and then have the arm insert coal into a chest at the end, but I think that's kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. We'll need to fix this. But for now, it just keeps them going.
All right.
I think we should aim to get power as early as possible.
Yeah, so that means we need to go ahead and start doing some technology. So if you hit T, you'll be able to do that. So first thing we need is we need 10 whole red science vials, which are made using 1 copper plate and 1 iron gear.
Wait, why do we need tech for power? We have the offshore pump, we have the boilers and the engines, and we have electric mining drill already.
Never mind. I'm just retarded. Alright, so, yeah, we can go ahead and make some power. Why not?
So Matt, if you have any questions, just ask.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what us Factorio pros are here for.
Exactly.
Now, I may not remember how to play this game, but I am a god gamer, so...
I'm a gamer god. Alright, so, we got copper underway. Now, is it just me, or does copper smelt faster than iron? I'm pretty sure it does.
It might, I don't know.
So I'm building an offshore pump. I'm going to build 4 boilers. So it consumes 30 per second of steam. This produces 60 per second of steam, which means that I already got this backwards.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Yeah, so...
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Boiler,
build 5, 6 of these.
It's 2 engines. Wait.
Yeah, it looks like it's 2 engines to 1 boiler.
Yeah,
Since there's an output of 60 per second of steam, and this consumes 30 per second.
Yeah.
So I've got my offshore pump, and I'm going to come up here, and we're going to begin.
Okay.
So I'm going to place that right there. I'm going to make some pipe, except I'm not going to make some pipe because I'm out of iron. Could somebody make some pipe?
Yeah, I've got you. What kind of, just straight pipe?
Just some straight pipe.
How many you need?
Just a few.
How do I drop items?
I don't know. Okay, that's great. All right, see what I've got going on right here?
I do.
So, Now it's going to be, holy shit, this is a little different.
Oh, it looks pretty big.
Okay. This is what we're doing.
Wait, what's different about it?
That.
Turns.
Gigantic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a lot different. Holy shit. Are
So I'm thinking we can do this
Okay,
right
those
here.
are the boilers. Right.
I think the steam engines are the same.
How much water does this pump out? 1,200. It looks like it's the
1200 per
cap.
second. Yeah, and the boilers only take up 60 per second, so we can have one of these running a lot.
So you got them set up in series? They'll just pump one to one another, or how would that work?
Yeah, so they just keep going through.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty convenient. Rip everyone with OCD.
Okay, dude, you're not gonna evenly space these
I
things.
ran out of pipe.
What the fuck are you doing?
I ran out of pipe. Alright. So, once we get these things powered, we will then have electricity.
Is there a way for... Because we have to go around this cliff, right? Is there a way to bypass that with conveyors, do you know? Like, is there...
Well, that works like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do conveyor belts work like that?
I sure hope so. Let me find out real quick.
Let's see. No.
Nope.
No, that's a bit of a problem.
There must be some way to like.
Let's see. Can we can't make underground conveyors yet. I think they might be able to.
Yeah, underground might do it.
Okay, these things blow through coal at an alarming rate. It's about every 1.5 seconds.
Oh, God.
Alright, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set up a lot more mining drills in the short term. Matt, what is going to be our optimal placement here?
For which, for the coal drills?
Yeah.
Are we trying to set up coal to be sent to the boilers? I think
Yeah.
that's what we need online, right? Yeah.
Imagine side here, wherever would be quickest access to a path, like a conveyor path to the boilers themselves. So like along the edge, best place.
So I'm sort of thinking, just off the top of my head here, to have like a sort of deal where we have like we have rows of these things. So like, for instance, the next one, these things will be like right here. Then we'll have a belt that goes along right there. And then we'll have more these right here. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Why don't we have why don't we have the drills doing the fueling be at the bottom? Because we need the coal sent up.
But how exactly do we do it?
That's the question, isn't it? If we had a couple of drills down here mining coal to power the drills up here, sending coal to the boilers.
Sounds like a good plan.
What's the most efficient way to set up these ones at the bottom? Do you think this is more a question for Tyler since we've played before? Do you think if we had a single line along the side here, do you think we would have enough coal on the line to then like you see how you have here the line behind these
Right.
drills? We could have multiple lines like that, and then just arms pulling the coal off of the single line.
Yeah, that was my plan. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
So like these up here would have been like dedicated for the boilers, and
Yeah.
the rest of these down here would have snaked through the whole thing. That was the plan I was going for. Of course, we only really need to get those boilers running, and then the rest of this we can just put into electric mining drills.
Yeah, we'll have to replan it with electric mining drills. They have a bigger radius.
They do.
They have a 5x5 mining area, whereas these have the 2x2.
In the short term, though, I'm sort of thinking that to get that going so that we can get the electric mining drills for the rest of the factory, I'm sort of thinking just do what I had to start with as a temporary measure.
Yeah. At least that way we're getting some power.
Yeah, so I call this the quick and dirty.
How do these actually work? Do they just pull when they need it, or do they overload?
Yeah, so they pull when they need it.
Okay.
Although it does look like we're not getting enough production with just one.
Okay, let's just do this then. There's another one.
Alright, so I think I've encountered a major problem. I'm an idiot. How are these going to be powered now?
Which ones? Oh yeah, these?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Alright, so new idea. It's the same thing, but just in the other direction.
Have the surplus loop back around and fuel fill the other ones.
And so my beautiful idea right now is to go get some more stone. All right, I'm gonna go get some more stone, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do here.
All these problems are solved once we get electricity.
Yeah. Also, once Matt starts telling us stuff.
I mean, you're the expert here. I'm just a newcomer.
I mean, that is a very, very strong message you're saying right there. Saying that I know how to play this game.
Well, you played it more than me, so that's one thing.
So what was the plan? Have these wrap around?
Just see what I've done here.
Wait, hold on.
Well, actually, yeah, I think that might work. I like that idea, Tyler.
Yeah.
It is terrible to look at. Please don't tell me good job.
Terrible to work at, but if it works, it works. All that matters.
I don't know if it'll be once. The only reason this is working like this so far is because the coal has nowhere to go. Once everything starts pulling coal, I don't know if that'll be enough.
It won't. It absolutely will not be.
So we may have to add more to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
You want me to start making more conveyor belts to move it to the power station, I guess?
Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
I think it's the best way to go to the left here, or like right up here for the conveyor. I think the left is.
The easier path is definitely to the right, because if you go to the left here, you're gonna have to go all the way around this little point.
Yeah.
And then curve it back around this way. And also we have the pipe here, and we don't have underground conveyor belts, so you can't go underneath the pipe.
Gotcha.
So if you feed them from the right side, you don't have to worry about that.
I gotcha.
Oh man, this looked really promising to start with how close everything was together.
Yeah.
These cliffs are really messing things up.
Oh yeah.
You know, we've never actually had Matt on a video before, I don't think.
Oh yeah.
So, Matt, tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, in what regard do you want me to talk about myself besides I'm an engineer? About engineering manufacturing lines. I know that this is kind of a jank setup for right now, but it works.
I mean, I can tell you that it's a jank setup without an engineering degree. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
oh shit, those are going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, they are.
There we go.
I turned them around and you were taking them up right behind me.
At least we're making a lot of coal right now.
Yeah, we're not making nearly enough though. Just in general. Think economies of scale. That's what we're working with.
I think the power grid has its own thing.
Yeah, so if you left click the power grid, you'll see that nothing is being produced because nothing is consumed.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start making this stuff look like New Delhi, India.
What's the first thing you're trying to power, Tyler?
The first thing I'm trying to power is going to be
I think the first thing we should power is the coal.
Coal?
With the electricity?
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea, so we'll actually have consistent way to power our...
Yeah, a consistent way to power our power. That is exactly correct.
So for an electric mining drill, you need electronic circuits.
Right.
So how do you make those?
They're made with
copper.
iron plates and copper cables. So if you just pick up some iron plates and some copper plates, and have them in your inventory. You should be able to just click on the drill if you have enough, because it'll auto-craft everything you need.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's pretty convenient.
Yeah, this game is nice. Very nice to you. You gotta treat it with respect, though. It'll treat you with respect.
Would you like me to make the electric mine drill, or you, Tyler?
Feel free.
Feel free. Where would you like to put that at, Tyler?
You're the planner here.
Yeah, so the electric mining drills are quite a bit bigger than these.
They're very large.
They're a little over double the size, so we'll probably just have to strip everything out here and just replace it.
Alright, so the steam engines are working. They're not producing very much right now because we don't have much running. We're only like running 2 kilowatts of power.
Their max output's 900.
So, do we have to think about like the or like area of ore like running out and then relocating
Eventually.
eventually? How long would you think it would take?
A long time at this point in the game.
Long time. I think I'm gonna put it like right here, Tyler. Let me see. I'm putting the electric mine drill like right around here.
Right.
What do you think about that?
Do you have
feel
one
good.
built so that you can
Yeah.
see how large it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, Tyler.
Yeah, seems good to me. Boom. So you will notice that the electric mining drills also have a larger area of influence.
Yeah.
So the way that I'm spacing them right there is optimal.
Yeah, that is optimal.
That's optimal spacing.
Now, I don't like what we're doing here. We don't need these burner miner drills anymore. We can just have a straight line.
Oh, yeah. Look, now you're talking efficiency. Probably,
We'll need coal going to other places, but
yeah.
actually, no, we shouldn't need coal anymore. We have electricity.
We still need coal for the smelters.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll move past that at some point once we get stuff up and running.
We got to do some research for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to build something.
Right now, our copper production is kind of slow, but we're not using a lot of copper right now. So
We're about to be using a lot of copper.
Yeah. Should we like try to ramp up our copper production? No.
So what I'm about to do is I'm about to start doing this. Science. I'm just going to set that there for now because I'm lazy and can't be asked.
So it's a lab, small disturbed child, huh? Guessing that.
Excuse me?
When I hover over the lab, it says lab, small disturbed child.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, it sure does. I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
Lab.
No, like the one he's placed down. Right here, Tyler.
Lab, small disturbed child. Yeah, I see that.
I don't know why.
Oh. What?
That's its name, I guess.
Did you do that or?
No. It just built it.
I thought that
Now,
was like,
hold on. Let me place down another one and see if that also happens.
nope. Lab Jeffrey Day Brewer.
Right.
You think maybe those are like supporters of the game or something?
Yeah, seems so. That's the only thing I can think of.
I thought it was like you making a joke or something. And I was like,
No, do I look funny to you?
good question.